Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the WWE Main Event Showdown series, Kevin Owens and Stone Cold Steve Austin 2-pack, series 20 2-pack. So again, these Main Event Showdown figures, which are comparable to the previous, Battle Pack series, and also the previous, I think they were called Superstar. There was another name too before the Main Event Showdown figures, but essentially these are, to me, some of the best value figures because you're basically getting a bang for your buck. You were getting two figures for the price of one elite series figure. So again, and with the quality of the figures these days, I mean, these look just as good as some elite level figures. So we're going to get into it. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kevin Owens. You see the back of the box. It has some stats about the two. Then you see the other figures in the series. There was a Gunther versus Miz pack, as well as a Damian Priest versus Finn Balor pack. And this figure is based on their feud going into, well, actually their match and feud at WrestleMania. I believe it was WrestleMania 38, which was the show in Dallas. That was the last WrestleMania in Dallas where Stone Cold came out of retirement for, I think it was billed as like a Street Fighter, no holds barred match against Kevin Owens, and which was a very great match. It was the main event of night one of WrestleMania that year, and it was an interesting build. The build was, to me, somewhat a little lacking because Kevin Owens pretty much carried all of it. Steve Austin did not appear on any episodes of Raw or SmackDown. He appeared on no telecast until WrestleMania. So I feel those are not the best kind of feuds in my eyes. It reminds me of the build up to the Bray Wyatt Undertaker match at WrestleMania. I believe that was WrestleMania 31, where Taker did no in-ring. There were no in-ring confrontations, appearances, or I don't even think promos by Taker leading up to the match. They just, it was built strictly on the back of Bray Wyatt, and Undertaker just showed up that day, and I kind of felt that's how this match was. But again, it's Texas, Austin, Kevin Owens. I mean, they are two brawlers. They just meshed so well, and it was a very very fun match, if I recall correctly. And backstory is just that Steve Austin had not wrestled. He retired in 2003, and there were numerous, I'm sure there were numerous discussions, numerous overtures made to him by Vince and others in control at the moment, others in the business, about him returning. And he specifically chose to work with Kevin Owens out of all the wrestlers that he could have returned for a retirement match, or our retirement match with your John Cena's, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, other at the time bigger names. He chose Kevin Owens, which just shows the respect that he has for Kevin Owens. So again, we're going to get into this series, this pack, and hope you all are having a wonderful day. It is, again, feeling great out here. Beautiful Sunday in North Carolina, and both of these come with microphones because this figure, the Kevin Owens figure, continues his line of KO Mania WrestleMania t-shirts, which has been a little inside joke he's been doing since, I believe, maybe going back to 2016 or 17, which would have been probably his first WrestleMania. Because he signed with WWE in 2014, debuted on the main roster in 2015, and ever since then, for his WrestleMania programs, WrestleMania years, he does a custom Kevin Owens, KO Mania shirt. So this is KO Mania 6, which would have been, of course, his 6th WrestleMania he competed in, and of course you see him and Austin on it. So really just cool, funny thing that he does, which is so KO. But again, awesome figure. There's some motorcycles going by, so I hope it doesn't interfere with the sound. But very good figure. Owens figures always hit for me. Just the tattoo work, and again, for a main event series figure, head scan is flawless. Looks just like him. You have the KO show microphone. you have the gold fight layers at the end of the shorts, and just a solid figure, as I come to expect from just about any Kevin Owens release. And then you have Stone Cold Steve Austin in his iconic Austin 316 shirt. And you see the blue jean shorts, the trademark knee braces, which I just love about Austin. Growing up, I thought they just looked so cool, and then once I got older, I realized, oh my gosh, that's why Austin's knees are in such bad shape, because he had these huge braces on them. They just look so cool growing up. You see the tattoo of Texas with the looks like the skull, deer, whatever, skull in the center of it or something like that. The boots, and again, and then you had the WWE microphone, and a really solid figure. Again, head scan is, that looks just like Austin. Really, really solid. And the same with the Owens. Those are just some, really solid work. And these two men are, they are kindred spirits. They are, I guess, a generation or so apart, but Owens was so influenced by Austin, and Austin has been a fan of KO for years. He was a fan of Owens back during his Ring of Honor days, and both of these guys are two of the all-time greatest talkers in not just WWE history, but wrestling history. Owens, both these guys are so similar in that they also broke the mold in terms of what, a person like them could, a guy that looked like them could achieve in WWE, because Owens, Austin, was never a going to be a Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels type guy, or even a Triple H in terms of looks and, physique and hair, but he caught fire in a way that very few wrestlers ever have, and he led WWE to the promised land during the Attitude Era. And then Owens is a guy who definitely, the biggest strike on Owens when he came in was his weight. A lot of fans, people follow him in RH and other promotions, thought that he would not get the fair shake just because of his untraditional size. He did not look like the, John Cena or a Randy Orton, a cookie cutter kind of main event chisel physique, but Owens, my gosh, he got over almost from day one on NXT. He's had incredible feuds and classic matches, and again, just one of the best overall talkers and characters in WWE today. And he would have, I think, had a banger match against Orton at WrestleMania had he not suffered his neck injury. So, but even before that, he had a classic match against Sami Zayn in Elimination Chamber. So again, two of the all-time greats in WWE, two of the all-time greats, to me, in wrestling, period. And again, that's pretty much it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you everyone for liking, your comments. Definitely appreciate that. Someone had commented a couple of weeks ago, I think within the last week or so, about doing a little toy hunt video. A video as I'm at, say a Walmart or Target or store, kind of getting some figures. I thought about doing that, so that's definitely something to consider. And just doing some kind of different content up here. But again, just thank you all for the love. I appreciate it. Check out the video I just did, which I cannot remember because I did it yesterday, which that's really sad that I can't remember. Who was it? It was the Sid Justice figure. So definitely check that video out. And again, just thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will talk to you again after a while. Peace.